KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back to KX News at 6. Taking a live look at Williston this afternoon. 90 degrees, a mix of sun and clouds. Still seeing a breeze out of the southeast, about 15 to 20 miles per hour sustained. And yes, those dew points still sitting in those low 60s, so a bit humid out across the western tier. Your headlines heading further along into tonight. We do have that severe threat across the board, beginning out towards the west, possibly 10, 11 o'clock or so tonight, possibly filtering into our central areas as we get into early on Thursday morning. Trending warmer for the rest of the week, particularly on Saturday. Some of those daytime highs may be in the upper 90s out towards the west on Saturday. And overall, a big cool down beginning on Sunday, so a big difference between Saturday and on Sunday. Overall, we are seeing still clear skies across the majority of the central tier of the state. A couple of storms and showers trying to form out towards the west. Nothing really going to get ramped up, though, until we get a few more hours along into tonight. And, of course, we'll track that as we progress further along this evening. Temperature-wise, we're sitting in those low 70s back towards the east, a bit chillier for our eastern friends. Still seeing some 80s towards Newburgh and the Magic City. Out towards the west, quite toasty, sitting at 90 in Williston, 81 for Beach, some mid-80s down towards the Hettinger and Bowman areas. Overall, our wind still out of the southeast, kind of like the last few days, about 15 or 20 miles per hour for a lot of us as far as those sustained winds are concerned. Some gusts of 30 miles per hour possible as we push further along into Friday and Saturday. So overall, a bit of a windy end to the week for a lot of us. Looking at those dew points, still sitting in those mid-60s pretty uniformly across the board. 67s for the capital city, up towards Mohall, so quite muggy. And of course, that's going to give us some of that fuel for some possible storms, again, as we push further along into tonight. Overnight lows back into those 60s for a lot of our eastern half of the state. Some 50s out towards the west. So overall, quite mild and muggy as we push into early tomorrow morning. Looking ahead to tomorrow's daytime highs, a bit warmer than expected for today, or than today, I should say. Some mids, upper 80s out towards the west, some low 80s back towards the eastern tier. But overall, pretty much all of us getting into those 80s beginning tomorrow. For Friday, a little bit warmer further, some mid-80s likely, in fact, back towards the eastern tier. May even get close to 90 down towards the Mobridge and Linton areas, and some 90s likely out across the western tier. For our future radar, again, some storms likely as we push to about 9, 10 o'clock or so. Some of these may have severe capabilities. Some small hail, some gusty winds of 60 miles per hour, certainly possible, if not likely. Again, as you get to about 10, 11 o'clock or so, they'll begin to filter into our states and possibly pushing into our central areas as you get to the very early morning hours of Thursday. It's unlikely they get as far south as Bismarck, but it is certainly possible, as you see here from this one model run, but gradually pushing off towards the east. By the time we get to about 8, 9 o'clock or so tomorrow morning, clear skies behind it. Should be fairly dry for the most part the rest of the day tomorrow. Probably dry for most of Friday and Saturday as well. Just tomorrow or this evening and tomorrow morning that is giving us all those fits as far as that severe threat is concerned. Williston's 5-day forecast getting near 90 the next 2 days. 96 though by the time we get to Saturday, so a bit of a warm beginning for the weekend and then cooling off to those low 80s for Sunday and Monday. Dickinson tomorrow 86 degrees, 95 though by the time we get to our Saturday, and then just 74 for Monday, so a bit of a drop off between Saturday and Monday out across the western tier. Minot 7-day forecast looking ahead to tomorrow 84 degrees, again getting warmer and warmer over the next few days. Bit of a breeze as well really for the entire weekend up towards the Magic City, then just 76 for Monday, so a cool start to next week. And Bismarck 7-day 86s the next 2 days. Bit of a warm up for Saturday, and then back and forth we go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 70s, 80s, 70s, back and forth. So bit of a warm up once we get beyond that though. So still a few more sunny, warm weekends to go here, Kiara.
Well, all my husband's worried about is no snow so that he can golf. He's just worried about the golfing forecast. So it looks like we're good to go in that area.
We'll be good for a while, I think, on that, yes.
Safe
Awesome.
in August. Plenty of nice days ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Should be a few more nice days. I mean, it may be a little bit cool next week, but there's still plenty of time for some warmth beyond that, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Coming up next, they're trying to make sure seniors can stay in their homes